Hi, everybody out there. I'm Jason Kelly from East Bradford, Pennsylvania, Bigfoot group, research group. Um, this is all about looking back at 2018, all of our expeditions, everything that we have been through, all the fun and all the greatness of it all for searching for a Sasquatch, Bigfoot in our general area. Now, I'm from the Pennsylvania area, so we do a lot of researching here in the McKean County area in Pennsylvania. It has been a really interesting year. We've had a lot of interesting sounds, also some interesting tracks and photos of tracks and stuff like that. And that's what we're going to be jumping on board with. I'm going to show you guys everything here on my computer of all that we went through, and some of the videos looking back and everything else like that. It's pretty fun. So without further ado, I'm going to be doing some sharing here of some of my live, some of this. So please be patient with me as I post up some of this stuff, or some of the my sharing here. Sharing is caring. Okay, so I gotta make sure everything's running on bells and whistles here. Okay. So I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and hopefully everybody's had a good Christmas, and have a Happy New Year as well. So right now I'm seeing if this is live. I'm trying to see if everything is rolling here. Oh yeah, there it is. It's live. So sorry about that. So I'm going to be posting this up on Facebook. You can check us out on Facebook. We have a link here that you can go to Facebook, check us out. And actually, I got to put the link in so everybody knows. So I'm jumping on board right now, just posting all this up. Yeah, 2018 was very, very interesting indeed. We had I had a lot of activity myself. I went out into an area and I got tracks. I got even a squatch. It felt like there was a squatch around, and a lot of interesting things happened in there. So yeah, it's been fun. Like I said, please be patient with me. Right now I'm sharing all of this video all over social media so people can check it out. So give me about 5 minutes, and we'll get this rolling for sure. Welcome, viewer. We're gonna be on here till like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm just gonna, once I get rolling, I'm gonna be rolling. I'm gonna share everything that we had for 2018. Okay. Alrighty. So a lot of people have said that, one of the things is, where's Bigfoot during the wintertime? Is he around? I mean, there's no vegetation, but there is edible food. There is a lot of edible food that proteins that it can go after, deer and stuff like that. Okay, so here's another question that people have asked me. Like, okay, so where's he at? Where's his tracks in the winter? I mean, wouldn't there be, if there's something like that, wouldn't there be Bigfoot? Well, the thing knows how. Okay, the Bigfoot knows how to go around us basically without us knowing. From time to time, it messes up though, and you get tracks, and you also get other stuff too. But you know, I don't know. It's interesting. It is interesting. The whole subject of Bigfoot's interesting. You know, people hoax it, people this, people that. You know, it's all twisted and confined into some kind of a little fake but not fake world and everything. So there's a lot of skepticisms about winter and about people asking questions about like that. And just, you know, I mean, they're curious. Everybody's curious. I understand. You know, I had my sighting in 2005 in August of like 28th, and the weather was, I don't know, it was like cool but warm. It was getting dark, and I was in a ghillie suit. My cousin was in a ghillie suit, and we were getting ready to take a shot with our paintball guns. We were shooting at targets to practice for a game. About 40 yards came down off the hill, went right in front of us, and from then on, I've been struck on it. But you know, I was so afraid of ridicule, people tearing me down, saying I'm nuts, all this stuff. But it doesn't place the fact that I seen it. Okay, I seen it. They didn't see it. I seen it. So of course, because people haven't seen it, you know, they go on with that kind of ideas. And I mean, quite frankly, I think it's a little far-fetched to, I don't know. People are people. That's all I can say. So, okay. So I'm just posting this up. Probably been about 5 minutes now. Okay. So I hope everybody has had a really good Christmas and Happy New Year's, you know, to everybody. You know, it's going to be, you know, in a couple more days, it's going to be 2019. It's going to be a really interesting time for the 2019 season for us. That is, for the Bigfoot expeditions and stuff we're going to be doing. It's going to be pretty cool. We have done, our group has done 49 expeditions throughout from last year to this year, and we've been out through, you know, spring, summer, fall, winter. We've been out the whole entire times. Recently, though, we have drawn back because of financial reasons and other situations happening, health issues and stuff, you know. So and also you know, volunteers. You know, we don't have the volunteers as much as we had, and it's really rough right now. And I don't know why people just back off without letting you know. I mean, it's just like probably ridicule. Maybe they're becoming ridiculed. I don't know. But a member of ours, you know, has done that, and it's been a really rocky road for us. But the show shall go on, should I say. No, we're not finding Bigfoot. No, we're not the BFRO. No, we're not everybody else's Bigfoot teams and stuff. You know, we don't copy everybody else. We are who we are. And that's East Bradford, Pennsylvania Bigfoot Research Team. And we do our best to try to definitively prove that the existence of Bigfoot is real in our area, in our county here in Pennsylvania. And we have a chat group linked up, so you can check out the chat group, and that's along with it here. But I'm going to be posting up several different things here on our live thing, so everybody can search those links, check them out themselves. Welcome to my YouTube channel as well. Alrighty. So right now I'm just posting some stuff up here, and we're going to get rolling. Again, my name is Jason Colley from East Bradford, Pennsylvania, and here in McKean County. And got into this Bigfoot stuff last year. Me and my buddy Lucas Moore, he's still with us. He's been busy lately though. And he's been really a good sidekick with it. And also Devin Baker, he was with us in 2018. A good dude from here in Bradford. Both of them were curious about the whole existence of Bigfoot and really enjoy getting out into the woods as well. So we started last year, 2017, and him and I, got together, and I'm like, hey, let's take a drive and check out some areas for Bigfoot where, it just was something to do. Not really copying, finding Bigfoot or anything. I was just curious on the whole situation. So we went to this area, and we really didn't get a lot of activity. I mean, it was somewhat definitive, and it wasn't definitive sounds we heard. That's one thing about nighttime. When you're in the woods at night, that's all basically that you can go towards is sounds, not really visual, but sounds. Unless you have really good state of the art equipment, night vision, thermal, and stuff like that for at night. That's the only really way that you can really seriously get to the bottom of finding Bigfoot at night. Mostly the most target times at night is for sound. It's or not time, the targets. Meaning the ideas of nighttime is basically sound. That's all you can basically research, unless you have your flashlights on. Then you can look at tree structures and possibly prints on the ground and stuff. And possibly a Bigfoot coming around a tree looking at you in their face. No, just kidding. So, anyways, I did a little bit of sharing here. Hopefully everybody got the share. I'm giving everybody a little bit of time to jump on board. Please feel free to comment and tell me your experiences. I would like to hear, that what other people have seen or have heard of Bigfoot. Please share this. Also, share this YouTube channel or our YouTube channel, and also this video to other places as well, folks. Okay. All right. So all of this is shared to everybody. So that's really cool. The first thing that we're going to get involved with right now is I want to explain a little bit about what we do, and so on and so forth. So I'm just trying to figure this all out. I think it is. All right. Just give me a second here. I'm just making sure that we're where we're at, we want to be where we're at. Okay. Okay, dokie. I think these are all in order here. Bear with me. I think that one maybe. 2017. Indian Pipeline. I'm just making sure that where we're at is the right time and date, because I want to make sure that everything is well. Okay, that's December 21. I think it is 23. 21. Okay, 23, I think. All right. Like, this is it. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay. Okay, first of all, I want to go over who we are and what we stand for and what we're trying to do. Okay, first of all, my name is Jason Colley from East Bradford, here in Bradford. Repeating myself 100 times. That's because of all the new viewers. So, my name is Jason Colley, and I'm from here in Bradford, PA, McKean County. And I got into Bigfoot from a sighting I had in 2005, but I never came out of the woodwork, basically, out of it. Feared or ridicule people tearing me down and stuff about what I seen. But I seen a lot of people that were holding back of all they have seen and not coming out of the woodwork, basically expressing themselves because of ridicule. And then they finally do come out and tell about their experiences and stuff. And some of it is really something. And it's changed their lives around. Some of these people, they get ridiculed so bad that their wife leaves them, their husband leaves them. It becomes so bad they go to nut doctors. I'm not calling them whack doctors, but psychiatrists, psychologists, and stuff. And it becomes really a change in their life, and they don't want to express it to anybody. And it's sad. It really is sad of the world we live in, where people don't take other people serious about things. And yes, there's so many hoaxers out there and so much fake news and fake this and fake that it is definitely possible about faking Bigfoot and everything. But what about the people that have true sightings, that have true footages, that have true, the truth? It's right there. What about those people when they start sharing their information of what they've seen and what they heard and everything, and then people just tear that down, including that? It's like, oh, that's just a bunch of hoaxing stuff. That's just a bunch of fake stuff. But in their heart, in the people's heart and in their minds, it's real stuff. It's real stuff to them. And to other people, they just don't believe. And the biggest thing is they haven't had their own sighting, or they haven't had any kind of ideas that it's real. You know what I mean? And it's sad because if the government, if they would put the time and effort into finding this thing, it will be found, and in a public way, but I kind of think that the government already knows, and they already know that it exists, and they already know it's real, but they just don't want the community and the world to know that it's real and stuff. I think because of fearing the 110% extinction of this being. Now, I also believe that Bigfoot is primal, and it's somehow a crossbred between a human and an Neanderthal. I think that there's some kind of a weird mixed breed in there somewhere. I don't know how the genetics go, but I believe of that. I also believe that Bigfoot utilizes infrasound and other kinds of sounds for communication, and also on detection as well, that it's not going to be detected. So it utilizes these techniques basically to keep itself in hiding. Now, I've had some questions, I've had some questions thrown at me about the whole situation with Bigfoot and the Disappearance Act of how, well, you see Bigfoot and now it's gone. It takes 3 steps, it disappears. And I seen it with my own 2 eyes. Well, it's all good that people have seen this with their own 2 eyes. But make sure that you got a camera and you got the camera ready to prove that this really happened, and to prove it, and share it up on my YouTube channel. Share it up on YouTube itself, and of what you're seeing is real, and you're showing yourself, and you're proving the existence of what is happening in front of you. See, so many people post up things on Facebook and all the social medias and stuff that you can't clearly see what is there, and you can't hear what is there. It's almost like it's all, I don't know. It's like, oh, there's Bigfoot, oh, there's Bigfoot, and they don't recognize in their own mind that, man, you need good footage. You need some good hard footage. I'm suffering so hard right now in our research team. We're posting these videos up that my night vision is not state of the art, and it is junk. I admit it. So I've been filming my face and explaining what we're doing more than looking out, because you can't see anything when you look out. It's literally, it doesn't go that far. It doesn't, I have thermal. Now all the time that the thermal even works the correct way, because there's a lot of red and a lot of whites and yellows and stuff out there that literally are not Bigfoot, that are trees, that are rocks, so there's nothing really definitive that you can utilize. And to prove the existence of this, I mean, it's hard. It really is hard. But we are trying to do the best we possibly can at night and during the day. So, to just throw it out there, though, that's pretty much what we do. We go out and we try to prove the existence of Bigfoot in their general area and so on and so forth. But it really makes me interested about a lot of what people post up and everything, because you have to dissect it all, and you got to make sure that this is real stuff or nah, it's not real stuff. And I have seen so many fakes out there that it literally makes me laugh my completely head off, because we are doing our best to prove, the existence. And we've had a lot of sounds. Our main research, at night is basically sounds. We've had a lot of sounds that it sounded like gorillas in the woods around PA and stuff like that. And the only thing that I could think about is it could be definitely a Bigfoot for sure. So we do our best to try to prove the existence of that. But so I'm done talking. Let's show some of the clips, or some of the pre-clips of some of our expeditions, starting with expedition number 22 in the South Kendall region near Bradford, PA. And this area, ladies and gentlemen, is a hot spot area. And this is in the winter. We started the 2018 season right here, right now, live. All right, let me try to get to this, folks. All right. Let's see if I can turn it on. All right, let me turn this up. I gotta turn this around. All right, everybody. How's everybody doing? We're going to expedition number 22, which is in the South Kendall region here in Bradford, PA. City, Bradford, PA area. That's where the area that I got my tracks at, or my cast, where I cast 2 prints over the summer and fall. Well, spring. No, fall. and spring.
So we're looking forward to getting a lot of activity up there. It's getting a little bit dark. So, well, it's getting dark right now. So temperature is probably around maybe 32 degrees. A little bit of light mist, rain like. But there's snow on the ground. We just got over a really seriously cold spell. Really bad. All the way down to 30 below zero and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward possibly that Bigfoot, if he's around, he's going to be looking for food and stuff like that, because he was probably doing the same thing that everybody else was doing, which was hiding and getting out of the cold. So I'm looking for some activity tonight. I'm hoping for some activity tonight, but I don't know. I don't know what we're going to get. So we'll let everybody know what's going on. Welcome to expedition number 22. Not hoping, I'm not banking on anything, but we're just here to see what goes on. So, all right, we're going to be heading out. So, bye. Well, all right, we're going to be using this megaphone here. I'm going to use this megaphone. Try the megaphone here and see what we get any activity here with the megaphone.
We tried this new megaphone. It was kind of a really interesting thing that we were trying to do. So
here. Now we're just like
it gets out about 1,000 yards.
All right. Nope. We'll like do a circle all the way around and see what kind of tracks we can pick up or whatnot, and do some calls and all the way around, come back here, hold up here for a little bit. We're going to see what we can get. What do you think, Devin? I mean, what do you think we're going to get? Probably nothing. Yeah. So it's a hopefully situation. So beware. We're on our way.
Here comes some tree knocks.
Yeah, I had a tree knock right over there. I heard one, yeah. Where was that? Right here? Towards the camp, okay. Yes, I'm hoping, dude. Because if he's over there, we'll see his prints. Yes. That was definitely a tree knock.
Now, by that saying, just to say this outright, it was not a tree knock. It was not a tree knock. It was so cold. It was so cold that the oxygen or the moisture that was in a tree, literally popped, and that's how cold it was. But from doing a lot of reviewing and researching and stuff from then to now, I know so much more. And that was definitely a tree that was not a tree knock. It was something else. So here we go.
Who's that? Sounds like something. Yeah, like moving across the top there.
We didn't have night vision here.
I don't see any down in there. Maybe some small ones. Yeah, that's all.
All right, we're just glancing through this.
Very interesting.
Oh, this was yeah, we did have our night vision camcorder. It wasn't the best in the world, but there it is.
Right up the hill there. Listen. It just keeps doing it. Hey. Oh, hey. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to head out this way and then make a circle and try to, come into contact with him. So it's like a constant flank. So it's like him flanking us, we're flanking him. It's like as we flank, or as we are in this position, we have to figure out how to flank us again. So
It was really windy. And
It's in the bed. Welcome to our little door. Sitting here, hanging out type thing. You got a fire going here. Drinking some coffee or cocoa. I keep saying coffee every time we go out. It's cocoa. So, Devin's drinking some of the good old fashioned cocoa I have. And check out the little design that I put on this cup. Isn't that awesome, folks? Isn't that awesome? There's a design. Also, wise to carry little chargers like this to charge up the batteries. So that's Word of Advice 101. We're going to be heading down to this field area. A dandy megaphone to make a big sound. Hopefully we get some response. Yeah.
Okay, so the characterize this really well, ladies and gentlemen. That was just from last year. This was a very first expedition of the 2018 season, and we're going to jump up here into the a couple other expeditions that we had with some good people, which one was Amy Boo from the Ohio Bigfoot BFRO. And the second one was Tommy Cooper and Nick Marvin from Cryptovania. And also, we did a library event, which Cryptovania came and showed some of their stuff off with Jason Troost. And it was really interesting. It was pretty fun. So we're gonna skip jump into those events. So here is Amy Boo that helped us with the Kenzu Bridge Bigfoot Squatch calling event. She came all the way from Ohio to PA here to go to the Squatch calling contest, and we're trying to do it as well for next year, and that's at the Kenzu Bridge Festival, Fall Festival. So here is Amy Boo and everything that was very enjoyable with that. Here it is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, expedition number 44. We have the whole team here. We're going out to the Indian Pipeline Road near Bradford, PA. This time, in back of us, we have a great individual, BFRO. She works for BFRO in Ohio. Great individual, Amy. I think that's how you say her last name. B-U-A or B-U-O. And she wants to see what we do and experience some of the squatching type activity that we get. Hopefully we have some activity, and hopefully we don't get skunked. but we're gonna do the best we can do, ladies and gentlemen. So keep it squatchy.
All right, so Devin, should we put it there or should we put it a little bit further up here? What do you think, man? It's really quiet up here. So I got my night vision camcorder going now, so you're right. Got the hound dogs going. All right, I'm turning on my radio, dude. 22 on the FRS. Anything over there, dude? Impressions that must possibly be fair. Okay. And nothing like, we had last time. Alrighty. Alright. Put that some. Okay. That's a name friend. You go back to this area. We have like people that just say going up there. Yeah. The wind was coming down from this way slow, not slowly down. It's a mile away, the water source. It's a mile away, the water source.
Snapping.
I thought it was snap over here. 848. We do have some kind of a little plant thing, which is here. But that's just a building, and that's further down, away from us.
Whistles.
Building, and that's further down, away. I heard him. Was it us? Us. 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 I heard him. Was it a whistle? Dude, heard a whistle. That's time. Now listen to me. This is the truth. Every time we're running, normally they're freaking nuts. Mm-hmm. You just see him hopping on the branch. Whoa! What was that? Whoa! What was that? Whoa! What was that? Whoa! What was that? What was that? Whoa! What was that? Yeah, what's like I heard a growl. I thought it was a malfunction in the camera and the headphone. Later. Look, hang on. Oh. Yeah, what were you doing? devastated, we will. I got it. My hair's going back my neck. All right. Yeah, I heard it too. I heard it. Yeah, my hair's going on.
Okay, so we had some activity for sure during that time. So now we're going to jump into really quick with Tommy Cooper and Cryptovania that went with us, and we had a great time with them too. Hopefully, in the 2019 season, we have that same kind of activity and stuff. There's some really odd things happening. It was really cool. So let's jump on board with Tommy Cooper and Cryptovania. Woohoo! I will be posting up also their links so you can check out their websites as well, including Amy Boo from BFRO. She has a project that she's working on too, so check it out.
Hi, all you squatchers out there. Expedition number 46 near Bradford, South Kendall region. This time we have a special guest, Tommy Cooper from Cryptovania TV. And I've shared the links as well, so you can check out all the things that they have, all the subjects and everything. Good bunch of guys. This is the first time that he's been with us, so hopefully we get a lot of activity in this area. So keep it squatchy and sit back, relax, enjoy the video. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Tommy Cooper from Pennsylvania, rocking it out. Coming up through here on expedition number 46. We checking things out, see if there's any activity in one of our Squatch hotspots. Right here's where we found the print right here last year. And then we looked up and that happened. That tree was bent over.
Yeah, you can see the wood there. That was good, healthy wood at that time.
Yeah. I was thinking it was snow, but it wasn't. I definitely wasn't. And this is where we found his track, right in here somewhere. Believe it or not, it was like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we casted it and there was toes in it. I don't think that is though.
That might even be my fruit.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, he's got his camera up. All right, copy that. Yeah, this is very interesting. Like, why is that stacked like that? Like, seriously, like, this happened in like a week. See how that's all stacked and packed in there?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is, like, that at least that tree doesn't look healthy. That one we just
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like it was healthy.
Yeah.
But that's still on enough for itself.
I mean, I know this is old, but I mean, I'm just looking at the.
Oh, it's definitely stumbled up.
Yeah, that's just odd. Yeah, here's where all the trees. Look at all of them are pulled over the trail. This is where I did that live footage.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. This is it, my friend. Ooh, what's that? Does that look like a boot print? Like it sucked back up, you know what I mean? Because I was in this area too, but
I mean, it's so old, there's not much definition in it.
yep.
See, look at these freaking trees pulled over up here.
Oh yeah, I mean that is pretty sick. If we were out in the Pacific Northwest and you saw this, you know, you'd be like,
Look at that. Look at all the way up through there. Look at that.
oh
See,
yeah,
that's
oh
just
yeah, yeah.
freaking nuts. See, right above your head. Look at this. Look at that. That's no. That was recently done. Within a week.
They're trying to tell you to stay out here.
That means me stay. I gotta stay out here even more. Creepy, dude.
I mean,
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
big tree, so
Yeah.
for something either, but sure is a lot of
Sure.
falling over trees in a short distance.
It is. So I'm always looking up when I'm looking for squatch and looking for a nice runway for them to go through.
Yeah, right there'd be a nice one. That'd be a great strategic location.
Oh, yeah, right
there
through
on that
here.
hill.
Interesting.
Want to see one of my tricks?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're looking for tracks, if you take your light and put it down, you don't want to try to track something with your light straight down. That's why you
Okay.
can't track someone at high noon.
Okay.
So you pull your light down. And
Oh,
like
wow.
that.
Yeah, look at that one. That
Yeah.
one. There's
See
two
how
right
that-
there.
That just shows you all kinds of traffic.
Dude, man, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
man, that's, yeah.
So, anything you want to say?
I just thank God we're down here. It's a beautiful Thursday for it. I really like the second of it, so hopefully we get some action.
All right. Anything else, Tommy?
You said it all, man.
What about you guys? You want to say anything?
Well, hopefully, there's not like some kind of big rain. Rain's getting around, a lot of rain, some of it.
True. What about you? Stuff? Anything? I agree. A couple of things that were odd, and but these tree structures down here are literally mind blowing. And
So we're not out of the woods yet. I'm fast forwarding to some more activity that we've had.
And I don't remember any.
It's way up.
Isn't that freaking odd? Everything's weaved, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, but I will.
Was that him that just threw that? Did you just throw something out there? Okay, because we heard something getting thrown out that way. Yeah, right on my light. Yep. All right, Devin, what do you got? Anything? I think honestly we should just move down the trail because make ourselves just nonchalant. You know, because if this thing knows we're onto it, it's fun. All right, let's walk.
All right, so I'm gonna pause this. Move it back a little bit, and this is the infamous eye shine that we got that was debated, and Tommy Cooper and Cryptovania sent the picture over to some really good people, and they were most definitely sure that it was a Sasquatch or / Bigfoot. And you can see the eye shine, and the eye shine was relevant height. So let's see if we can get that eye shine real quick here. I'm trying to find it here. Let's go with it.
You're sitting there in a chair. All right, did you hear anything? See anything?
I thought I heard like a hollow sound.
All right, that's really thick over there. All right, are we gonna go right back out on the trail, guys, or what do you want to do here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go around that falling down tree.
All right.
Trail.
All right.
Trying to find
Head
it
this
here.
way, right, guys? We're heading down. Thought I heard a whistle.
trying to find it.
I'm getting that BO smell. Oh yeah, see that? Those are my reflectors. All right, hold up, Lucas, hold up. Turn off everything. We'll just stay in here for a minute. All right, Devin, where are you at? Over. We'll stay in here for a minute. We'll stay in here for a minute. We'll go quiet out there.
All right, wanted to check this out.
Okay, because we heard something getting thrown out that way. Yeah, right on my light. Yep. If this thing knows we're onto it.
Right there, eye shine.
All right,
Right
let's
there.
walk off. I think honestly we should
Now I'm gonna slow this
just
down.
move down the trail because make ourselves just nonchalant. You know, because if this thing knows we're
Right there. You can see that right there. 2 eyes. Right there. Eye shine. And we already tried to figure this out, and they said that it was really definitive Bigfoot, and it was basically on the outskirts, just on the outside of us, and we didn't know. So, and that's the thing. That's the whole key of what we were doing, our research. You know, I get a lot of flack from a lot of people saying, well, you talk too much. Well, here's the thing. We're doing it as research. So therefore, as we're talking, we're still listening. I mean, I understand that we could miss key certain elements, but that is the reason why that we talk and we you know what I mean, right here. That's the reason why. There was a squatch literally right out on the side of us, and I seen the eye shine, and there it is. And that's what they do. They come in. If you're talking and you're, you know what I mean? If you're not paying attention and stuff like that, they'll come in because of curiosity, and they'll come in because they know that you're paying attention to talking and other things. So they'll come in, and that's the reason why right there. And that was analyzed and sent. Look at that. Massive freaking eye shine. That was just on the outskirts of us, and you can hear me talking. So that's it.
do it. It's fun. All right, let's walk back out on the trail.
Sorry about the
guys.
swearing.
We don't want to push it out. Oh, wait. Now I'm getting some other smell. Smell that. Some kind of a pneumonia smell or something. Smell that? We're just working our way through the woods, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around that falling down tree.
All right.
Trail.
Alrighty. Let's head this way. All right, guys. We'll stay in here for a minute. Here, watch it. Watch it. Get out of the way, buddy. I know. You okay? Right there. Look at that. Look at that trail.
I can't wait to go there again.
That battery's working.
And this is near public. This is really close to Laurel areas. Royal areas.
So what we call this, we're behind a deer. Yeah, I don't smell it out of you.
And this is a funny thing. You ain't gonna see nothing, but you're gonna hear us. Listen.
Yeah, I don't smell it out of you. Is it you? I smell 4 different species of animal bones. From coyote, bobcat, and there's a raccoon, and then a deer. I smell it. Is that you? Yeah, I don't smell it out of you. Is it you? Did you get done eating a sub? It smells like a sub and BO. Like a BO sub.
All right, so folks, we're done with the expedition number 46, and it was interesting indeed. Heard some noises. A lot of them were very unfamiliar with, some sounds, and also some tree structures we've seen as well. Sorry about that. It was a little bit too loud, folks. So the guys from Pennsylvania made that possible. Really good people. So check it out.
The unexplained and the unproven. We are not finding or discovering Bigfoot because we already know he exists, and you do too. We're not looking to get cryptids on video. We want you on our show, and the world does too. We want to know what you know, how you know it, and when you first knew it. This phenomenon is exploding, and we all know this. Everyone from the Bob Gimlins of the world to the soccer moms and cul-de-sacs. The knowledge is everywhere. Come be part of the latest phenomenon. Cryptovania.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cryptovania. Those guys are really good guys. Tommy Cooper and stuff. I'll be putting links up for everybody to be able to see that. But that was our a little bit of our playlist that you can check out also on our YouTube here. You can check out our Bigfoot playlist where we keep up to date, play-by-play, basically, of all of our expeditions. We're on expedition number 49 right now. And actually, no, we're not. We're heading into 40 or 50. Our 50th anniversary, basically, expedition. So but we're going to be doing things a little bit different. We're going to be doing a new segment, and the segment's going to be basically looking for Bigfoot, and we're going to basically go during the day, find an area that's really good. Then we're going to do an expedition in that area. That's how we're going to do it. Excuse me. So, and we just got slammed. Bacon and cheese biscuits. All right. So let me take this off. All right. I'm doing this on my phone, so bear with me. So anyways, the question is for several people, have we gotten any tracks? Well, what I want to show you right now is some of our stuff on our Facebook, which I will share the link right now to everybody so they could see it. And oops. All right, let's see. Let's just go here. that might go in, but I don't know if that will go in or not. All right, so let's go to our homepage. All right, I'm going to set this link up for everybody to check out on our YouTube channel and let us know. All right, I see that Tommy Cooper says, hi, Collie. I'm just seeing this. I'm just seeing it. I'm sorry. Tommy Cooper says, hi, Collie. Cryptovania Monster TV. Nice work, man. Crypto Monster Television. That is awesome. Sweet. I shine. Woohoo. Yeah, it was great, man. Love to have you in 2019 too, man. And the next expedition we're going to be doing is going to be near Bradford, but it's not going to be in the Devil's Mouth area. We're going to be having that in expedition number 51, and I will see if I could do my best to try to make it on a Sunday so you can come on board and back in Bradford and check it out during the winter this time. So that'll be awesome. So anyways, folks, here is our Facebook that everybody could check out. That is our Facebook. We also have a website that you could check out. What we do for our website, ladies and gentlemen, is we basically just put all our updates of when we're going on expeditions, when we're going to do this, when we're going to do that, and also for pictures and videos. We post that up too. So here is our website. You can check that out, folks. Woo! Happy for sure, folks. So another thing, what do we got? We got everything in here. Also, we have our chat group that everybody can check out. And with our chat group, it's all basically about Bigfoot chat community. Basically, it's not just for Pennsylvania. That is for all worldwide. Post up your sightings. Post up ideas about Bigfoot. This and that and that and this and this and that. Just everything Bigfoot is there. If you're having a sighting, let us know. And if it's in this general area, I'll be able to respond to that area and get as many people as I possibly can to help me out with the expedition. That's basically what we do. Also, we promote, we research, and we investigate. Promotion is basically what I'm doing now for our research team. Investigation is we investigate people's sightings that contacts us, and we go out and we check it out. And research, of course, we research the whole ideas of Bigfoot, what Bigfoot is, Sasquatch, this, that, everything Bigfoot. We do our best to prove the existence of Bigfoot in our area and the world. So that is that. So we have a chat group where you could just do all your chat. And please, no ridicule. I don't like ridicule. Ridicule rips everything apart, distorts it, and makes it like a hamburger on a bun, basically. So please check out those links that I posted up. And woohoo! It's really awesome. And if everybody's excited about Cryptovania, they have a Cryptovania TV series, and these guys are really good too as well with all the guys, all the boys from Titusville. Really awesome. And here is a link to Cryptovania TV. Yes, they're on Roku, and we are on Roku, and so is other places as well, like Pennsylvania Bigfoot Project, a lot of other things. I'm not telling you everything because you gotta have to check it out yourself. It's on Roku TV. Type in Cryptovania, go into the links where all Cryptovania stuff is, and there's all kinds of segments. So please check that out for sure, folks. And I just did the updates on that as well. And let's see what we got here, guys. Okay. So to finish this all off, it's 8:31. So I don't want to continue to talk and bore everybody to crazy death, but here we go. Okay, one of the things that we do each year, is we research. So that is what we do, is we are a researcher. Our researchers go out and they research several different ideas of whatever. And ours is Bigfoot. So we research different ideas of the living habitats of Bigfoot. So this is a book that I write down I keep a journal of all of our researches, what we've been doing, what we do, what we came up with and everything. And this is the proof that's in the package of what we do. So over the 2018 year, I just want to go through this really quick. I don't want to bore everybody, that's for sure. So, all right, let's make sure we're in the right area here. Okay, 2000 December. That's okay. All right. So, anyways, here let's start off with December through July. Right here, I've been writing it down. Chicken scratching. So, this is one of the things that we were doing. Okay, we studied the communication. We've been studying the communication between Bigfoot and other animals. And this is what we did. We did tree knocks and whoop sounds and communication with owls and coyotes. And we figured, okay, what was coyotes and what was owls and what was something else. So, and this is what we learned through the whole situation. We have an idea that when owls are calling around us and when coyotes are around the area, we have had Bigfoot activity with tree knocks, whoops, woo sounds, and other means. Bigfoot follows these animals around and uses them to mask his presence. So what I'm talking about is Bigfoot utilizes this other animals and making sounds and stuff. He utilizes that to cover his own tracks, basically. So he's not calling out, but it is. Our last expedition we did, it was really cold up on the hill there. It was a lot of snow. Expedition 49. We're walking out there. I heard bird sounds. They went like that. And it's really cold at night, and it's snow, and it's weird. And then I heard like something go like really quick, make some sort of a sound, and we got it on our last video. Now the video quality ain't the best, that's for sure. But listen to what we heard, and you be the judge of that. It's really interesting. So, does Bigfoot mimic sounds of different creatures and animals? Yes, he does. Okay. So let's jump on board from July to August 25th. Here, this is our study that we did here. The study of Bigfoot, the paranormal and supernatural world of Bigfoot. Now, that is a fine line. I truly believe what Bigfoot is some kind of a crossbreed of an ape that lives here in this world. Do I believe that he goes into different dimensions and stuff like that? Truthfully, I don't believe it, but I'm open to it, open to the subject, open-minded to it, because anything is possible in this world. We don't know. There's nothing that has been really explained. But for me, it's like a little bit far-fetched, but it definitely could be. It definitely could be, because people have seen stuff like people have seen Bigfoots disappear, and people have heard cats coming around here and meowing. I mean, come on. I feed them. I love them. And he still meows. Okay. So anyways, the paranormal and supernatural world. Okay, what we did is we used communication. We tried a communication with spirits. We had some mediums come here in Bradford, and they were doing some spirit stuff, It's a general fine line with that, but these guys are really cool. And they came in, and I guess they communicated with a little girl, and there was a little girl there, but a lot of weird stuff was happening with the ghostly instruments and stuff like that. And we asked the ghostly apparition or whatever about if it had contact with Bigfoot, whatever, and it said it calls it something else, and apparently it did. And all of a sudden we started getting activity all the way around us, moving around. So there was something huge moving down by the creek, going across the creek. We seen it upright something, and then it went back around us while this was all happening. So is there a connection between them all? Yeah, I believe that there is. There's a connection between it all. And also the supernatural, spiritual world, whatever, dimensional, it's all connected into one with it. I don't know what kind of powers Bigfoot has, but I believe definitely he does have does utilize and use infrasounds for some type of distraction and also hunting as well. So here it is. We're going to jump on board to the summer of 2018, Bigfoot and valley veins. Okay, now valley veins, if you look on Google Maps, you'll see in the mountainous areas. Now, across the whole entire country, the United States, there's not really any valley veins because there's not a lot of mountainous areas. Now, in the mountainous areas like Pennsylvania, you can see all these. It looks like a leaf. You know, these. If you go to Google Maps and you go to, I believe it is. I can't remember what looking. I think it's 3D maps or something. But you look at all the valley veins, like where they dip down, where they go back in, and where the creeks are, and all this stuff. And I believe that Bigfoot follows the valley veins to get to main sources, almost like Bradford is a valley, and it moves all the way from north, south, east, west, and it can come down off the hill anywhere it wants to do, and it can travel the valley veins to get from point A to point B. It also travels right-of-ways, gas lines, dirt roads, trails, and stuff like that. But I believe the valley veins are the key, is the key directional of which way to go. Now, to show you Google Maps, I'm going to show you just one thing, and I'm going to be done talking. Google Maps. Okay, so let's look at I'll show you what valley veins I'm talking about here. Okay, let's see. Okay, you go into terrain, I believe. Yes, it's under terrain. Here, I'll show you what valley veins is all about, boys and girls. This is valley veins. See how it looks like a leaf, almost like leaf. So if you zoom in to an area here, this is our area in Bradford right here. Now look at all the valleys. There's a bunch of different valleys up and through here and in through here. Now most of the sightings with Bigfoot are by creeks. And this waterway here, and a creek here, waterway. All these different waterways is the main source of where people have seen Bigfoot. People have seen Bigfoot in the main waterways. You know, like this area here. This is the Allegheny Reservoir itself, and all these little valleys here reaching out from there. Bigfoot could follow all the way down through, follow all the way to this water source, and do its hunting, fishing, whatever it wants to do. So truthfully, folks, that is what I believe that the Bigfoot does. That's how they cross areas, move into areas, and so on and so forth. And from time to time, they get into a predicament where they got to cross a road and stuff in front of cars, and they get spotted, and it's not a good idea. Also, I learned also that the Appalachian Mountains and the Appalachian Trail basically reaches all the way down to Birmingham, Chattanooga, all the way into Knoxville, and all these areas down in here. This is the whole entire Appalachian Mountain terraneous area that reaches from all the way down through Knoxville and goes all the way up through, ladies and gentlemen, North Carolina, South Carolina, comes on up through and just keeps going all the way up through Pennsylvania. It goes through Pennsylvania, goes all the way up basically towards Albany, and it can keep going all the way up to Vermont and areas like that. I believe, truthfully, wholeheartedly, that the Bigfoots use the Appalachian Mountains and the Appalachian Trails to communicate from state to state. How does Bigfoot come from out west? Do you say, how do they come from all of this region and moves over to this region? The world may never know. You better lick your Tootsie Pop. They just cross. They find a way. They find a way to get from the point A to point B. They also, you know, another thing. Another thing is you know, when the weather is really horrible and disgusting, and the way it has been, and in the colder environments and stuff like that, they don't hibernate. Bigfoots don't hibernate. They just move out of the area into areas that they can get food source and good water, and also livable conditions where they can hide, and you know, they can call home. So basically, these things move around. They don't stay in one area. They don't, you know, they don't claim one certain territory unless it's a good food source and they use it for a mating ground or a breeding ground, and then they claim the area. And if most of the time us humans go in and we basically make ourselves home in their territory, basically running the Bigfoots and deer and other animal sources out of the area. Like, I'm not against these gas well things, but if you look in the state of Pennsylvania, it is loaded with gas wells. And to prove this, I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to zoom right on in to, let's see if we can go live. I need a live feed. I need a live feed. All right, I'm zooming in, trying to find this, folks. Why isn't it going to show it now? For some reason, we're on topographical. And I definitely want to get off of topographical. All right. Because this is a satellite. And it's not going to show what I need, I don't think. All right. So let me get out of that. I'm all the way up in Salamanca area. Okay, I want to show you what I'm talking about, and I'm not against it. Look at all of this. All of these little roads here, these trails all the way in through here, all the way around. See all this? All of this? All of that is gas wells. Those are gas wells. And look on how much forest they are taking up. It's all over the place, like in through here, up through here, gas wells in through here, all the way in through there, and this is the reason why we're embarking in their territory, and they're not encroaching on ours. We're encroaching on theirs. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Look at all these gas wells all over the place. And this is in 321 near it. This is all near the Allegheny River and sources. Look at all those gas wells. And they literally go down all the way to Route 6 and almost down in the Kane, PA. Those are all gas wells and numbers. These are all numbers. And that, folks, is the reason why we're basically encroaching on their territory, and we're running them out. We're running them out of their areas. They're losing the areas to hide. They're losing the areas to run free, and so if you want a Bigfoot, all right, look at the areas, go to Google Maps and look at the areas that are not inhabited by humans and all these gas wells all over the place. Look at the areas that are open, no gas wells and all this stuff, and then go into that area and really seriously look for Bigfoot. And you just might definitely find them for sure. But we have done expeditions in some of these gas well areas, and we have had activity in the Bigfoot, juvenile Bigfoot actually, activity. And how do we know that? We got some tracks as well. That's another thing I want to jump into really quick so everybody can see that. So, yeah, it's really rough. And also, have we seen a Bigfoot last year? Yes, we have. I seen the side of him, and it was gray and white, and it was crossing the trail or crossing the road over in the Allegheny State Park while we were coming home up on top of the hill. And it crossed right out in front, and it was I would say about 6 foot high. And it had a bunch of deer in its sights, basically. And the deer ran across this way, and then the Bigfoot went this way or whatever it was, and it was upright and it was gray and black. White and black or whatever. I definitely did see that, and that was in August. So, folks, we definitely have had our thrill of excitement from last year. The proof of it? No, we didn't have the proof of it. Cameras were dead, and that is how it all starts. People saying all kinds of stuff. All right, so let's look at all the pictures that we got out of the expedition. Okay, I'm just glancing through this, folks, and for everybody to be able to see everything. Okay, now some of the pictures that we got, I'm just gonna go into my file and go into 2018. All right, and if you have any questions, I will feel free to exalt. Okay, so this here, you can't really see because it's a camera and it's on top. It doesn't have a 3D definitions. You can see a little bit of some ridges here and here and a ridge here, but you can't really definitively. If you were there, you could see it. So this here, and then this is it here. It could be a bear, but I don't know. And it was 10 inches long. This is a weird face looking thing that I got. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the trees and the bushes, but it was still something odd. All right, so this is something really that strikes me too. This video here that you're watching was 4.5 feet high, and when I came back, the video camera was pushed around. So check this out. So we'll start it back over. And that was one of the oddest videos we've had. All right, and then this is some of the pictures where we went. And this is a porcupine stepping up on this thing we had set up. This is us walking. This is me walking out the swamp. And this is a fox running out in front of my camera. That's one thing I love about it, the wildlife. This is me here walking. Us walking. Squirrel going down the tree. Walking. Tree structures, different types of things, cryptovania. Trying to get to some of the prints that we got. This is a footprint. This is 13-inch footprint that we found by a creek. This is the eye shine that we got on the one expedition with Tommy Cooper. Really odd, folks. This is us at the library. We went to the library, had an event. This is some tree structures here really quick. I'm just glancing through them, folks, so everybody gets to be able to see. And this is where we were froze. We got to love it. And these are a little bit of prints as well that we got. All right, so I am going to show you folks these target ones here. Now, this is some really awesome footprints. This one here, this all happened in one day. One day, swear. and it was pretty intense. I felt Bigfoot all the way around me, and I was doing my best to cast these prints and get them taken care of. But it failed because it was too wet. That's just some of the areas we go. Let me get to these. They're on here somewhere. All right, let me get to them. All right, let's see. All right, so here, this one here. You can see the big toe there, the other toes here. This is the one I got in 2015. Tree structures, whole bunch of tree structures as we go along. Let me wheel this down so everybody gets to see these prints here. This one here floored me. This is 7.5 inches wide. And I can't find the other one. Dang it, where is it? I must find it. All right, well, since that wants to play games like that, I'm just going to go to this and show everybody exactly what I went through. So this is, let me go into my videos here. I have my red thing on here. Oh, brother. Trying to find where I was in the rain. Oh yeah, I got pretty wet in that thing there. Is that it? Yeah, March. What are you doing? Right here. Hold it. Mud up in there. I was just out here. I just came back out. This was in March. And I just came back out here to cast one of the prints. I have it casting right now. Well, I have it drying right now, but it's so freaking raining. This is the only print that was able to be successful. I'm hoping successful that I cast it today. Down over that way, I came out here to check my camera that's over here earlier today. So I decided to make a big circle. I went down that way. I seen a print. So I'm like, cool. So I tried to cast it, turn it into jello because it's raining so freaking hard here. And I'm like, okay, well, I will go check my camera. So I came up through here, came up and around, back up and through here, and went and checked my camera. There was nothing on it. Turned around, came back this way, a different way that I went in. And there was a print here, which I'm casting. I'm casting this print. There is a impression where it looks like something stepped with mud, feet, right there. It's right there. And then there looks like there's another, like an impression here with some toes in the grass right there. And then another imprint there. And then there's another one here. It looks a little bit of toe structure. And then coming out through here. Now, I'm not freaking making this up. I am not making this up. I swear to God. Unless somebody's coming out here, man, and they're freaking hoaxing me, man, this is the real McCoy. And I've had activity out here, squatchy activity over here. That was our last expedition was here. All right. Let me see. There's an impression there with toes. You can see the toes clearly. And then it looks like it went from there to here. There's some toes right here, toe definition. This is my prints, all my prints. And coming through here, this is my feet. And then here, I don't know if it's going this way or this way. I think it's going this way still. There's a little bit of toe there. And then, I don't know if there's something here, but right here, looks like an impression too. And it looks like there's toes here coming back this way. So, this is really confusing. And then right here, looks like there's something here. So it looks like it came back, went back. And then there's nothing in through here where it went this way. It went that way or that way, and there's nothing there. So, and this is all thickets right here. And you can see trees that are pushed over and stuff like that. There's also a tree structure that's over this way that I got last expedition. And I don't see any other imprints where he went. So he might have thought that, oh shit, you know, I'm walking in the mud, so I'm going to be compromised, and then turned around, or he followed me out. I don't know what the heck happened. I really don't. I came back and I found that imprint right over there. Or no, here, coming back this way. So he might have been watching me as I left and then turned around, came out and said, oh my gosh, I don't want to go out that way because I'll be seen. So he just turned around and went up this way. And I can't find, I mean, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I can't find any other prints. I am filthy, muddy, crappy, and just trying to do all this stuff, man, is just nuts. And it's so freaking muddy in through here. And I'm trying to look and see. I don't know. I'm baffled. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm going to see if I, this cast set. Okay, so what happened out of the whole situation with that was the cast didn't set up and everything else like that, but I got some great pictures. And, excuse me, I'm looking for the pictures right now, so bear with me. They're in here really quick. You know, we've had a great time, you know, over the year. You know, we did the library thing, and it was fun, you know. Did the library, you know, and just looking at this, you can look at all of this on our Facebook page as well. And there's a great guy right there, man. There he is, Harry Dilly from Cryptovania. Good guy. He's the mushroom guy. And Devin and Lucas, and we had a good time. We were in the paper, and we did our best. You know, we did our best. We had a great time. So, anyways, I'm jumping like 5 different areas because I want to get off here because everybody's got work and stuff. So, anyways, this book here, we keep track of all of the research that we do and ideas. Right now we're on does Bigfoot do, basically, we're trying to answer everybody's questions as doing research. So does Bigfoot utilize infrasound? So far, yes. We're going to be doing one more expedition with the infrasound equipment, and we're going to see where that goes. But we had a great infrasound expedition at the Kenzu Bridge. We had a great time up there, and I want to go up there in a worse way again with infrasound and try it with better technology with infrasound. So yes, this is my habitat book that I keep track of. All of our work basically is in this book. So I'm going to put that over there. Okay, let me find these pictures and then call it off because I'm pretty sure that everybody doesn't want to sit here half the night and just hear me blabble. So, did we have a good outcome at the library? Well, yeah, we did. We had about 18. No, we had more. We had like 25, 26 people on board with that. So we had a good outcome. So, all right, let me go down in here and find. This is what somebody drew. Hey, you know what? This is what somebody drew about the Bigfoot that we see, or the eye shine that we see with Tommy Cooper and those guys. Check this out. Somebody drew this, and I was like floored about it. And I was like, "Whoa, that looks just like it." Check it out. Somebody drew this. Somebody drew all of this and sent it to me on Facebook, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that looks like the real that." I'm like, "Yeah," and they put a little question mark there. I'm like, "Holy man, there he was, right next to us while we were talking all along." Boy, we have a good time when we do this stuff. I have a great time doing it. Great time. Okay, so let me find these footprints. So, do we get footprints? Check this out. Here's one of the footprints that baffled us. Let's load this up. See the toes up here. That's a scuff. It looks like a scuff of some sort. And right there's the toes. You can see the toes right here and some kind of a weird, it looks like it came down and then scuffed back. Like it's a portion of the foot going forward. Right here you can see the toes. It looks like it ran. It went, you know, and it splattered out. You can see some of the splatter marks on outside around. Or somebody did that. I mean, these are scuff marks that we got. More scuff marks. Tree or rocks in the middle of the forest. I mean, it's the wood, so you are going to get stuff like that. This is a track that we got in Crosby. 10-inch, 12. You see the toe definition here. These are just all kinds of pictures. Great individual that bought a shirt from us. There's a tree structure here of some sort where the tree basically got split in half right here. Looks like something big stood up and split that tree right in half. Pretty mad of whatever it was that was there. More tree structures. This is some kind of silhouette out there. It looks like there's a backpack on that one, but I don't know. It looks like something there. It's something dark there. Definitely something there. And I'm going back here. These are other tracks that we found out Lewis Run, PA, that was in the mud. And this is some of the tracks I got in March. Look at this one. Look how big that track is. That's nice, man. 14-inch. Actually, probably close to 13-inch, 13.5-inch all the way around here. And there's some of that I got when I was live. Look at that. One of the best on the market, my folks. Good prints. Good stuff. So that was in 2000. That was in March that I got that. So some great stuff. So okay, I think that's all pretty much I have to talk about, folks. The 2018 season went very well. We've seen tree structures. We've seen footprints. We got in touch with some new individuals. You know, Tommy Cooper from Pennsylvania and Amy Boo, and we've seen many different things that were odd. We've heard many different things that were odd. Was there anything major definitive? No, not at this point. But we have faith that we will come into contact with this thing and we'll get some really top-notch evidence and proof that the existence is in this area. Now, for me, seeing these tracks, it's 100% definitive, awesome Bigfoot right off the bat. But I didn't see Bigfoot literally put his foot down there, and I kind of want to go in deeper in trying to see the existence and prove the existence of it, to the people. Now, will it change everything if I do see a Bigfoot and I get him on videotape and I get him on pictures, and even if I got a hair sample and all that, will it prove all of the existence of that to the public? 100% probably not. They won't believe, and so why do we do what we do? Because it's for those that do believe, and it's for those that do are looking for Bigfoot and are researching it and trying to put together the puzzle that the existence of this thing is real in the world. And I mean, personally, scientists don't believe, a lot of scientists don't believe, but then there's semi-scientists that basically believe in primal and also, believe that there is a possibility of this thing being on the face of this planet, but eventually in time, things are going to change in this world. And I mean, environmentally, and Bigfoot will come out of the box pretty much easily because we are encroaching in their territory and we're making it less and less for them to have a home. So I honestly think that either they're going to be they're going to come out of the box, meaning that they're going to basically come into our territory, or they're not really offensive kind of beings, so basically they would probably move out and move somewhere else where there is an actual way of living and not being caught and not being seen and not being all this. So I don't believe that there's a major extinction team that's going to go out and kill all these things. I just believe that if people aren't seeing them as much as if researchers are not seeing them as much as they did, don't fret, don't worry about it, because basically they're moving on. I do not believe that there is some team out there that's going to extinct these beings and take them all out. I just believe that they will move into areas that is more safer for them feeling, and that's the way it goes. In the BC, British Columbia, there's a place called Squatch Island. And basically, Bigfoot is there because it feels safe, And then, if you go encroaching into their territory, of course, they're going to show some sort of aggression. But I believe that they will not take your life itself unless you really provoke them. Just like a bear, if you trap a bear somewhere and it has cubs or something, it's going to come after you. And it's the same way, I believe, with this thing. But I think this thing is more shy than ever, but more curious than ever as well. So if you ever see a Bigfoot, ladies and gentlemen, just to close this out, and I'm hoping that the 2019 year is going to be just as good as 2018, because we had a great time. We really have. Of course, we're a little bit short-staffed, but we're going to have to just plow through it, or I'm going to have to plow through it to make ends meet with this Bigfoot research team. Now, we are I don't pressure anybody for money. I do not pressure anybody for money, but we're a non-funding we're a nonprofit organization, and we want to keep it like that. But we do take donations. If anybody wants to donate equipment to us, wants to donate a dime or something, to our cause, go feel free to do that. I have a link for our blah, blah, blah. I can't talk right now. For PayPal. So therefore, I mean, you can send money that way, or you can PM me, and we can talk about discussing arrangements that you can send equipment to us or whatnot to help our cause, because we're kind of short on equipment. The devices that we have and stuff are not the best devices in the whole entire world. They're not the best devices at all. So it's a little bit difficulty for sure with some of these equipment we have. But here's my PayPal account. You can check it out and send a couple dimes to us, or pennies or quarters. It's always good to do that. So, folks, from me to you, I'm going to be heading out rather quickly, and it was fun, expressing the 2018 season and some of the expeditions and stuff that we went on. But if you want to check out all of our expeditions, please feel free to browse our YouTube right here and go into our playlist. We also have some material for checking us out through Facebook and so on and so forth as well. And we've had a great time with Cryptovania. We had a great time with Amy Boo, and we're hoping that we have a great time with more researchers out there that want to come and we get to show some of the areas that we've been in for all of the expeditions we've been in through so far, and expedition number 50 coming on board. And the winter months are going to be a little bit slow, but we have we're going to have fun indeed, for sure, for the 2019 season. So everybody has fun, stay safe, Happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2019. Bye-bye, folks, and have a great night. Woohoo! And action. Action. Are we in action? I think we are. I think we're done in action.